Yeah,
I don't even
that's
know
fine.
what we're talking about this episode. So.
It's in general, bitch. Brandon,
Fuck,
Brandon,
I'm
are
probably
you
gonna
okay?
forget something. Do I start?
Yes. Do
No,
you
Olivia,
not know
don't
how
start.
I start?
Don't
I
do
just,
it,
I just
Olivia. Don't start. Olivia, don't start. Olivia,
don't do it.
don't
Okay,
start.
hello.
Don't do it.
And welcome back to the Great Mates podcast. We're just a bunch of young Aussies around Australia talking about life and other stuff. I haven't driven in a while. Hello. So with me tonight we have Brandon,
Hi.
we have Josh,
Hello.
and Nick.
I'm back.
And who are you?
Oh fuck, and I'm Olivia. Hi. Oh, okay. Josh is a little bit crook today with bit of a man flu, I think.
No, this is no man flu. This is my immune system's kind of given up.
Yeah, Josh's immune system just wants to torture him, so I'll be driving today, but
Sure.
oh my god, I have not done this in a while.
Anyway,
How's everybody doing? How are you all? I
Trying
haven't
not
been
to
on the pod in a
die.
while.
so and well, good news for you is no more MasterChef for now.
Rip MasterChef and the judges.
Well, I'm not too sure about one judge in particular, but you know.
We don't want to throw shade here. What do you mean, tea?
Greek tea to the tune of $8 million.
Oof, big oof.
Yes, massive oof.
But yeah, how is everybody? I haven't spoken to you guys in quite a while. Not since MasterChef was still on, which was
Yes.
quite a while ago.
Yes.
But yeah, Nick, Brandon, besides, well, Josh is very sick, but guys.
Yo. What up? What up?
Oh wait,
fam?
actually, one thing that I was going to bring up was me and Brandon went to Auntie Donna the other week.
So I
Fuck
saw.
yeah.
I forgot about that.
Oh,
I
fuck
totally
yeah.
forgot about that.
I touched Brandon's hand and I've not washed it since.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, I would be a bit concerned if you did, if you didn't, Brandon. But yeah, we went and saw Auntie Donna the other week.
And for those of us who may not have a clue what Auntie Donna is,
Oh yeah. So Brandon, do you want to explain?
They're a comedy group from Australia and the comedy's pretty fucked, but it's good.
okay, sure.
I mean, that's a pretty good explanation for
That's
their
it.
type of humor.
This is
so
the one. This is the one that I think someone dropped a music video on group chat before.
Yeah. I
This
would have
is the
said
one
Yeah,
that
that might have been
bigoted
Brandon.
Bill.
Oh yes, bigoted Bill.
Bigoted
Yes.
Bill.
Oh, here we go.
Which,
So
by the
there-
way,
yeah,
if anyone hasn't seen it, you should watch it.
Is that Brandon's recommendation for
No.
this?
No,
No, it's not. No. I
Okay,
deserve
okay.
a recommendation at the end of the
You
episode.
deserve more.
too.
Okay, I'm sorry, I take it back.
you deserve better.
I
Yeah,
was
so they're like sketch
introduced-
comedy trio
Yeah.
from
I was-
Melbourne? Yes.
Yeah, Melbourne. I got introduced to them while I was in the UK.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yep.
Huh.
Danny introduced them to me, and now that's just my humour.
Oh,
mean,
this is
they've
where
got-
you got your humor.
They've got a really like
Oh.
specific type of humor.
Yeah.
I was introduced to them by Seamus, and at first I was very, very confused.
It's absurdist, isn't it?
It's a bit absurdist. I mean, one of their
It's-
sketches is literally one of the dudes dressing up like a giant scrotum.
Yes!
Oh,
the bully!
The bully. is what the sketch is called.
Okay.
And he literally dresses up like a giant scrotum and goes around. And I don't think I'll spoil it for you, but it's very interesting.
Oh, they performed that live.
Yeah, so they do perform this live, and there is some nudity involved, I will say.
Oh, no shit.
Oh, it's amazing.
But yeah, it is, yeah. That's all I'll have to say about that.
Okay.
But do check them out. They're quite good at what they do. They've recently finished up their Glenridge Secondary College series, which is what the tour was for. So they did a whole web series. I think it was partly funded by the state of Victoria.
Well,
okay.
They're ABC. They're an ABC initiative.
Oh, yeah, ABC Initiative. They got, like, Pete Hellier.
Yeah,
in
they had
one
a
of their-
bunch of, like, well-known Australian comedians, which is insane.
But they are pretty well established. I mean, they've done international tours and stuff at
Yeah.
comedy festivals
Yeah,
as well,
yeah.
so I'm not surprised. But yeah. So yeah, that was what their whole tour was about. It was like their graduation tour, as they put it. To, yeah, round out their web series and, like, start a new thing. I don't know. But yeah. It's good. It was a good time. We had a weird dance party at the end.
It was so strange.
It was the weirdest thing I have ever experienced.
We were just there like, what?
Like, they did mention it in the tour description when you buy tickets and, like, on their event and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't
We
think
just had no idea what it was supposed to be.
Yeah, I don't think even they knew what it was meant to be. But yes, there was a massive dance party at the end. Brandon got touched by Broden.
When you word it like that.
legal
When I word it like
ways.
that, it sounds.
Now, Brandon, please demonstrate where on the body said person touched you.
Yes.
In audio
Brandon,
form,
please
describe
audio, please describe to us.
where on the body he touched you.
He's hesitating, guys. He's hesitating. Quick. Oh my god.
So does this mean we have to press charges? Or was it consensual?
At this point, I can't tell whether Brandon
It's
is
always
just
consensual.
thinking really hard or constipated.
It's always consensual.
Everyone always asks for consent before touching another person, please. Anyways, moving on. From consensual touching. Spider-Man. I'm assuming that all of us has seen Spider-Man?
No,
No.
No?
I have not.
Oh,
I have
okay.
I thought you had Josh.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Okay.
I have no time.
Josh, get your ass in cinemas
Fair
and
enough.
see it. Please, if anything,
Maybe
Tom
tomorrow.
Holland's ass.
Yeah, just
Maybe
for
tomorrow.
Tom Holland being a cutie and me being like, "Fuck you! You're like too sweet."
He's too sweet, and also
I just want to hug him, you know?
look, we've talked about Tom Holland before in season 1 and how you said that, and I believe I can quote you on this, Olivia. He a 15-year-old isn't meant to look that hot.
Yeah, a
those were your
15-year-old
words.
is not meant to have that body. I'm just going to say it now. Is
Yeah,
not
but he
meant
has
to.
spider powers.
He's not. Yeah.
It's not fair, is it?
It's not fair.
It's not fair. Life is not fair.
Life isn't fair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But yes, go on. Please feel free to talk about Far From Home.
So Far From Home, second film in the Spider-Man series. Nick, you saw it how
Yeah.
long ago?
2-3 weeks.
Yeah, I saw it, I think, last week. So it's been quite a while since it came out. What were your thoughts on it?
It is not a great film, but it's not a terrible film.
It's a meme film?
It's a it's a film.
It's a film. It exists.
Yeah, it exists. I left being like, fuck, Peter and MJ are too cute. Why can't I have something that nerd love and pureness?
I love them both so much.
Yeah, they're just too good. Like, Peter is a super dork, and MJ is like sass queen, but nerdy as well. Yeah, so I left it being like, why can't I have something that good? And also me being like, they kind of dropped the CGI budget on this film a little bit too much.
Oh, no,
Like-
they really did. I mean,
Like,
I appreciate
get you
it.
just did Infinity War and Endgame, but there was some CGI in there where I was like, I can tell that it's CGI. Like, it's in that area where it's like, of course, the movie is like 90% CGI.
Yeah.
I get that. Men cannot swing in the air. But the big scene in question was when Mysterio has like all the Spideys climb on top of Peter. And I'm like, you can literally, like, it just looks so fake and like a computer design school project. Like, it
Yeah,
just
but
looks
isn't
so
it like meant
clunky.
to be? Because it's like all of them.
Yeah,
It's like all the
yeah, but
projectors
the whole point
and
is,
stuff.
yeah, but the whole point is Mysterio's supposed to create seamless illusions. Like, it's supposed to, you'll not be able to tell that it is fake. So,
Wait, are we allowed to? Are we allowed to talk about spoilers?
I mean, yeah, we're talking about spoilers.
Okay, Josh, Brandon, block your ears.
It's fine.
La la la
Okay.
la.
Yeah,
I
this
don't
is
think
the
there's
warning
much you
for
can
anyone.
Spoil. I don't think there's actually that much that you can spoil about this film, except for like
Except for the end bit.
ending. Yeah, the ending.
Okay, this is for whoever's listening and hasn't seen Spider-Man: Far From Home and doesn't want spoilers, even though it's been out for like a month. Here is your warning now.
La la la.
Like, I didn't mind the CGI. I think it made sense for it to be a bit computery. I mean, like, I didn't really like for that particular scene anyway, because for context, he's in like a kind of dreamscape that Mysterio has created around him, and it's like
very
he's going.
Inception-y.
Yeah, very Inception-y. I think that's like the perfect way to describe it. It's very surreal. It's like he's falling through things and there's like a zombie Iron Man and shit. So, yeah. But I reckon like the CGI works for the film. Like, I personally did anyway. Especially, like, one of my favorite scenes is the one where he's going... when he's fighting Mysterio in the tunnel near the end of the movie. And his Spidey sense is reactivated again and he's destroying all of the bots.
Yeah, that's
like,
I mean,
going
that's just
in
a
and
cool
out.
moment in general.
It is a pretty cool moment.
Just
like,
using that Petey tingle to its full extent.
I forget that they call it that.
It's so strange.
I know. I feel so. Aunt May at the beginning of near the beginning of the film throws a banana at Peter and is like, "Oh, what's like your Peter tingle?" I'm like,
I'm sorry, what?
she calls it. She's like, "Oh, you're like, what about like?" He was like, "Oh, that hurts," and she was like, "Oh, but what about your your Peter tingle?"
Yes. Yes, Aunt May. Yes,
It was-
definitely
it
not
was pretty
his
good.
penis.
And then Happy calls it that as well.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that was a really cool scene as well. I do like the inclusion of his other classmates as well, including Australia's own sweetheart Remy He. Yeah, because there are like 2 Aussies in like half of the main cast in this is not from the US.
Fuck yeah.
Because yeah, you got like Tom Holland who's from the UK
I just
and then
dabbed.
and Gary Rice.
Yeah, but also that's just the MCU in general.
Yeah, true. Everyone's from everywhere. But yeah, I liked the inclusion of the other, like, his classmates and shit. That was really cool to, I don't know, get to know them a bit better and stuff. But
Yeah, and like, is her name Betty?
Yeah, her name's Betty.
Yeah. Like, she doesn't, like, she actually has some decent character work in the film. And what else? Yeah, it's just like, I was very impressed by the field trip class. Like, I think each, I mean, they don't all get character moments, but the important characters all get like good little moments, and even like the teachers are fun.
The teachers are really fun, honestly. Yeah, because you had like disheveled
one of my
teacher
biggest downs,
and
yeah.
stuff.
And then Martin Starr, who
Yeah.
friend of SourceFed. I like, at times I was wishing for more field trip. Like,
I
I
was
feel
a bit
ripped off
too.
by the lack of Far From Home.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, I want more Venice and more. Well, I mean, not so much Prague, but yeah, like it's because it's a very short film. It is. It's 2 hours, which, and I feel like they could have put in. I also get Endgame was a long film, so maybe they were like, this film is very much like the antithesis of Endgame.
I think it's like pretty much the standard to have 2-hour film though, because I feel like anything longer than that, I think for a superhero movie would be a bit much, and I think they did actually cut out some scenes.
Yeah, there is a bit that was cut out that they have said.
Wait, which bit?
Well, the big one is from the start. There was about a 20-minute scene cut out from the start.
Oh, that was the one where he was fighting the mafia, right?
Yeah, he's fighting the mafia, and he's being a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah, because that one was shown in trailers, and then I was surprised to not see it in the film. But I understand if it would cut like 20 minutes off of the film, because that's like a decent chunk of the movie.
Yeah,
but I'll be looking forward to see that.
They're releasing it as like a mini film on home release, which isn't. But the director said like he just wanted to get them in Europe, introduce all the characters, get them in Europe, and kind of getting the film moving as quickly as possible.
Yeah, which makes sense. I mean, in the pacing and timing of things, like you got to have it move on, but have enough sustainable material to be like, oh, this is what's happening now. Yeah, but I think there was.
The first film is him being a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, so
yeah, like it makes sense, and like especially as it's a sequel, like if you haven't seen the first, it won't really make much sense in the grand scheme of things. So like you already have the character established anyway. But there was another bit where he goes to he goes to talk to MJ, and they walk out of the hotel that they're staying in. And I think there was a bit cut out there because Remy, his character, was in the lobby, and I caught him as like the scene cut, and he was like looking up at them, and so I think there's like an extra scene there as well of him like going out and confronting them possibly.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's like a whole bunch of other things that I could dissect with Spider-Man, because like I enjoyed it for what it was. Like it wasn't the best film. But
it's better than like your. Well, actually, in general, like the second MCU films usually suck. I think Winter Soldier's the only one that really doesn't.
I mean, most of the time they're just kind of filler and fluff and setting up the next.
Iron Man 2 isn't good. Thor 2 isn't good. Guns of the Galaxy Volume 2 isn't that good in my opinion.
We'll just have to wait and see for Marvel, Captain Marvel and Black Panther.
Yeah, and Doctor Strange.
And Doctor Strange as well.
Are the only sequels that have been announced? Yeah.
I think so. At least the ones that I can remember anyway. Yeah, overall, Spidey, not too shabby.
Yeah,
Got some.
it's worth the watch.
Yeah, it's got some good moments in there. But yes, another thing we've been watching as well on the smaller screen is Queer Eye.
Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And I think, yeah, we're up to season... Was
4.
it season 4?
Yes.
Season 4.
Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we're up to season 4 now. Same 8-episode season.
Yes.
Oh,
Josh
fuck
and
yeah.
Brandon, what are your thoughts on this one?
How do I put this? They are really, I guess, I think a lot of people have already sort of commented on Twitter. It's like, this is their best work so far.
It so is.
It really is. And now Bobby isn't being done dirty by the edit.
That's always good.
Poor Bobby.
Poor Bobby. He's always been kind of shafted, really, in terms of being shown in the edit. But yeah, this season, like, more so, has really shown how each of them are very much active in changing each of the people that they're meeting, which is great. Brandon.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You have any more thoughts before we, I guess, dive into specific episodes? And
I think this was an interesting season because, like, I guess when you think about the previous seasons and you think about what the heroes are going through and how they're dealing with it, that this season seems like it's a lot more low key. Like, all of these people are still functioning adults, right?
yes, but it's I understand
but it's like
nothing...
how real problems that they have to deal with. Like, the first episode isn't even like, it's a workaholic who hasn't had time to look after herself.
Yes,
but there's nothing.
This is very much a self-care season.
Yeah, there's nothing
season
like
of self-care.
Inherently.
No one
debilitating
is
about.
Yeah, no one is like a douchey 21-year-old who needs a behavioral fix.
Yeah.
Yeah. Olivia, did you? I think you're the one that most recently finished watching.
Yeah, so I actually finished the last episode today.
Gosh.
I genuinely liked this season. Like, there were particular moments. I mean, for me personally, the episodes were a bit hit and miss, but the ones that did hit really well and captured my attention, where I was like, oh yeah, this is really, like, life-changing for them. Can I get into specifics?
Yeah, we can.
So in particular, I'm assuming the one that everyone is going to talk about is the one with the guy disabled but not really episode.
Oh, yes.
I loved him.
Wesley.
Yeah, Wesley.
Oh, I loved Wesley.
Like, I got sent a meme. Like, I saw a meme the other day where it was like, season 1, teaching a guy how to put green concealer on his face. Season 4, getting a guy to confront his shooter.
Yes.
Like, 0 to 100. But yeah, so that episode, I think, really did it for me. Like, it's very heavy stuff that they're dealing with.
Oh, yes.
Like, personally and internally. So I really appreciate what they're doing for these people. And yeah, just seeing that come out and, like, something as big as that this season, and seeing the improvements that they've taken from each season getting better and better is just, I really see it. And yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. What was my standout episode? It was the Chicana episode, the Tale of Two Cultures.
Mm.
Yes.
Yes.
Oof, that one was just like, oh, she's trying to reconcile her attachment to her proud Chicana history with her American history. I feel that fucking massive mood. Yes. Oh my god, Brent.
I think Brandon's broken.
Oh no, Brandon was broken last week. So he's still broken. What I also appreciate, I think the further we've gone down each season, is the less need for obvious thirst traps that happen, because that was very evident in seasons 1 and 2.
What do you mean by that?
As in Superman, Fireman, which was, I believe, season 2. The Hot Fireman from season 2, and then we had AJ from season 1.
Oh yeah,
Plus AJ.
But yes, never forget AJ. and his tire swing. But we have definitely approached these further, like season 3 and 4 have focused more on the human aspect more than ever.
Oh yeah,
More
no,
on the
definitely.
inside than on the outside.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, they've still got like a good foundation in that season 1, but I think as the popularity of the show has grown, the range of people, I think, nominating other these heroes and their friends has become more broad because more people hear about it, and I think that's kind of helped them a lot as well, is the exposure that they've gained from becoming so big, I guess.
And the fact that they I believe from the outset said that this was a totally different show to the original format that was done 10 years ago, 15 years ago now.
I can't really speak for that because I've never seen the original series.
Oh, the original series was very stereotypical, very extra, sometimes hot trash. But it is
how we figured out my dad was gay.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Yeah. Because my brother and I were like, Dad watches a lot of Queer Eye. Is he gay? And the dad was like, yeah, I'm gay.
But it is definitely a product of the early 2000s, so can't really throw that much shade at it, particularly the context that it was made in. But now, and it's such a platform that it's built on, it really has morphed into a more genuine version of what it is meant to be.
Less show TV theatrics. I mean, there are still some there, but like,
of course,
more focus on
the person. And also, like the last episode where they're trying to get is it the last episode? The second to last episode.
Which one is that?
The veterans.
Yes.
The PTSD. The guy with PTSD. Yes. That
one was Brandon with like 2 N's on the end.
I'm sorry, I cannot.
Oh, that is extra.
I thought,
way too extra.
Okay. So when they I have subtitles on when I'm watching, and I thought they typoed that.
No.
And I was like, okay, maybe they just had a slip up, and then it kept happening.
Did you see the names of his children? They also had.
Oh no.
Ashton with a double N and Nova with a double A.
Nova, yeah.
Oh no, poor children.
So can you tell we're in the Midwest?
I actually don't mind the name Nova. Nova is actually quite a nice name.
Yes, but
I wouldn't
not
personally
Nov
name...
double A.
Was it double A?
Yes.
Oh
Brandon.
no. Brandon.
Good lord.
Oh god.
Nova R.
Nova. Nova.
Nova.
Nova.
Nova.
I forgot to mention the first episode where he goes back to his old high school.
Oh, JVN. Oh,
Yeah, that was very
Yes.
sweet.
Kathy.
That was a very sweet episode. But also speaking of JVN,
yes, I know what we're
Yes.
gonna bring up.
yes,
Yes.
you know where I'm going with this, Josh.
Yes.
Yes.
The Queen is coming,
Yes.
so make yourselves look busy.
Yeah.
Brandon. So I'm myself and a friend. We're already planning this, and it is 6 months out. I think what is he supposed to be coming like February next year?
Yes.
Yes, so right
Yes.
smack dab just like before my birthday.
Oof.
So
Feb 21st, he's in Adelaide, Olivia.
yeah.
Feb
So
21st.
for context, Jonathan Van Ness, gorgeous queen himself, is coming to Australia to tour.
Glorious NB Queen.
Yeah.
February the 21st.
February 21st he's going to
Adelaide.
Adelaide, but he's going to be coming here as part of his Road to Beijing tour,
Yes.
which is part stand-up, part something else.
Podcast?
I don't know.
Feb 21st.
Oh no. Okay. So wait. Hang on.
I'm not entirely sure what it is exactly. I think it's part comedy show though, but he has been doing a lot of ice skating, training very hard.
To become the next
I don't
Michelle
know.
Kwan.
Yeah. I mean, she's been helping him, hasn't she?
Quite literally, she was on the show.
Yeah. But yeah, so he's been doing like, if you haven't seen on his
Feb
Instagram or don't
21st.
follow him, he's been doing like a bunch of like gymnastics training and shit. So I'm only assuming for some competition. I'm not
Maybe.
too sure.
Feb 21.
Maybe.
But yeah, he's
So-
coming to Australia.
He is. And Auckland. It seems. No, Auckland and Christchurch.
21.
Yeah, for our New Zealand friends as well.
Yes, New Zealand friends.
New Zealand friends.
2-1.
Well, okay, so apparently he's going to be in Brizzy the night before, so that's going to be oof.
Feb 21.
What? No, that's 22nd, you idiot.
I think
No,
we heard Brandon.
21.
What?
Have we tried turning him off and on again?
See, that doesn't work. He's always on.
I think we
Brandon,
need to
you
send
okay?
him back to England for a little while.
No, maybe we can. Maybe whoever was in England needs to come here. You know. But yes, Jonathan Van Ness coming 2020.
Yeah. You gonna go?
Other. My friend and I, we are almost dead set on going. So, yes, of course. Of course. Other favorite parts from this season? What else? Oh, the corgi. Can we talk about Anthony's
Oh
basic?
my god, the corgi! Ah,
There was also a
Yeah.
black and white corgi, no?
it was so cute.
Those exist.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's like they come in a whole bunch of colors.
I will
I
give
have been to 2 corgi meetups now, and I don't even own a dog. That corgi was fucking adorable.
God
Also,
bless.
Anthony reacting is like me reacting to
Oh
a
my
dog.
god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It was,
Oh, that's
it,
a weird looking corgi.
it was very cute. It was adorable.
Yeah, it just doesn't look like a usual corgi.
Corgis can be black and white. I mean, Brie from SourceFed has a corgi. Like, her dog is a black and white corgi, I'm pretty sure.
They just don't look right without some tan. They just need some
I mean,
type of tan.
all you have to do is put that black and white corgi with tan franz and you've got it.
Yeah, corgi with a tan.
Yes.
Oh my god, Josh.
Hey, he left the door wide open.
I was gonna make a joke about that, but then I was like, yeah, no, I better not. And you go and do it for me.
You're welcome. I
Any
will
other favourite moments?
I will say though, in that veterans episode, one of the nominators, I was like, Ooh, yes, Army Daddy, that one.
Yeah, because he had his. Was it like his two friends?
Yes, it was his two friends.
Yeah.
One of those ones was like, ooh, real attractive.
Yeah.
I think Brenda and I are somehow on the same page with this.
The ending of the guy who was co-parenting with his ex-wife and his kid, who ice skated at the end. And he showed genuine interest in her ice skating routines. She was the sassy. She was a very well-spoken child, to be fair.
Yes, she is.
She
a very
was
well-spoken child.
very cute,
Yes.
and
Yes.
at the end, my heart was so full. It was so cute, and he had like a little bunch of flowers for her, and like, oh, it was just nice.
Oh,
It was very.
you know
it
what?
was such
You know
a
what was the
wholesome
other?
moment.
What was the other wholesome moment?
So
Was back to that
adorable.
Chicana episode where she was talking to her daughter and
Oh,
saying,
don't even.
"This was
you
all
get, you
for
get
you."
kids involved. Sometimes they're little shits, but sometimes they're fine.
Oh no! When you see the daughter crying, it's just, oh my god.
That was. Oh, my heart.
But the Wanda episode was also really funny and
Which
actually
one was the
really
Wanda
That
good.
was
episode?
really weird.
That was the drill team.
Yeah,
it
that
was
was.
really weird.
I think that one was a bit of a miss for me. I was just kind of like, oh yeah, drill.
It was really
team.
awkward.
Yeah, it was a bit strange. Personally, I was just like, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, from what I've heard, Queer Eye is moving from Kansas City to
Where are they going?
Philly.
Really?
Woohoo!
Yes,
Oh,
Philadelphia.
Woohoo.
because they've been in Kansas
they
for
went
2
1 and 2.
seasons, right?
Yes. So 1 and 2 was Atlanta.
Woohoo.
3 and 4 is
We're in
Kansas City
Kansas.
and the Midwest, because not everything was in Kansas City. Or
Yeah,
in
because
the
I'm
state
looking
of
at this. There's a
Missouri.
Kansas City, Missouri, and there's a
And there's
Kansas, City,
Kansas.
Kansas.
Their their sister cities.
They're sister cities. They like literally live on the border with each other.
I am so fucking confused.
It's America.
It's like Aubrey Wodonga.
No, it's like the.
No,
it's
it's like
the,
Gold Coast Tweed.
No, it's like the.
It's also like
the,
Aubrey Wodonga.
Yes.
It's like the. This is Kansas, but this one's Arkansas. America, explain.
Oh.
That's
Yeah,
me.
it's a bit like
America, please!
America,
PLZ.
explain.
America!
For anyone who hasn't seen that Vine, please go do yourself a favor and watch it, because it is one of my favorites. Also, go watch a bunch of Vine compilations. It'll make you very happy.
Rest
No.
in peace, Vine.
No
Rest
Vine
in peace, Vine.
compilations.
Fight me, Brandon.
No Vine compilations.
But yeah, any other highlights from
no.
Queer Eye?
Kenny.
Kenny?
Kenny.
The old guy that
Kenny
lives on his
and
own in the house that
Kenny
wasn't
and his
changed
dog.
for ages.
Oh,
and he
no,
adopted
the
the
dog,
dog,
this
told him to
poor
have 5.
dog. The new
And he gave
dog.
family members keys to check up on him. He was adorable.
He was very cute.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Also, back to the soldier episode.
Yes.
JVN's Sephora on Black Friday joke.
Oh,
Hilarious.
oh no.
Oh Lord.
The first episode with JVN's old teacher, it was
Yes.
really fucking adorable.
Yes.
Watching the teachers get
Have you
excited
seen-
about the coffee
Have you
station.
seen the extra? Oh, and the massage chairs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh mate, massage chairs. How sick. What the fuck, Bobby?
Look at the budget. Look at the budget that they
Did
have.
we even talk properly about the house makeover in Disabled but Not Really?
That was fucking phenomenal.
Yes,
That's
it was.
like peak Bobby did the best.
Yes, Bobby did his best work this
It was-
season.
Amazing. Like, actually amazing. Mm-hmm. So much of it, just like accessibility wise,
Yes.
which is what design should be, and then it's like, oh my god, the convention stovetop, because he said how much he burnt his arms on the stove, and
now he doesn't have to turn the thing with a wooden spoon anymore.
Yeah. And making the bathroom bigger and sloping the kitchen sink so that he can the bathroom sink so that he can slide under it. Oh.
And then angling the mirror because
amazing.
Good design,
Accessible
people.
design.
Good design.
Oh,
yes, accessible design for the win.
amazing. Oh, A Tale of Two Cultures.
Yes. Yes.
Hello,
The
Brandon.
guacamole.
Oh yeah, with the whole sour cream thing in Greek yogurt.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that next time. I'm putting.
Anthony was just incredibly
Anthony was just like,
vindicated.
listen to this tia, this senora here.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that next time.
Don't you white bitches get up on this senora putting sour cream in her guacamole. And also, I have to say, God bless that, like, the mother-in-law.
She was scary.
She is
Just mother-in-laws in general.
No, she is peak Latina.
Yeah, I was about to say she's peak ethnic mother-in-law.
Yeah, she's peak ethnic mother-in-law, but like true ethnic mother-in-law.
Yeah, like
So the Latina really
English.
came out.
A real mood sometimes,
Yes,
though.
yes.
A real mood.
Yes. What else is there? Oh, the last episode, Karamo's disapproval of cows in general.
Oh, that made me laugh so much. So they all went into the what was it, the
The
calf
barn.
sheds?
Yes, the
Yeah, the
calving
barns
sheds.
where all the cows were. Bobby was having a fucking great time. He was
That's
right
because
at
Bobby's
home.
a country gay.
Yeah. And Karamo and Tan were just like, yeah,
classic
no, fuck
country
that.
guy.
I ain't having any of that. Yeah, and that was really gross. I was like, Bobby, because like I've fed a calf before, and that shit is thick. Okay, that is thick saliva. I would not let a calf lick me on the face. It's gross.
Again, Bobby is a country gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, as someone who's like taken part in raising calves and that, it's just like part of what happens.
It was so
Like, it's-
gross.
Did you see
It's
Bobby
gross,
on
but
that
also you can
ATV
just
as
wash. Like,
well? Oh yeah,
water exists.
Maybe it's just when I'm like feeding a calf that their saliva is very
Yeah,
viscous.
the calves are very
that's
eager
what-
to be fed.
Yeah, maybe
And
it was
also-
just that. Never
and
mind.
also
Mood.
like generally biologically speaking, saliva does change in viscosity when the hunger receptor is active. Yes. Scientific fact. No matter how disturbing it is, that is scientific fact.
It just feels like watery boogers is what calf saliva feels like when you're feeding them.
So, also Anthony's description of milk.
Ugh. What do you describe it as? He described it like fresh milk.
Let me bring up the post by the Queer Eye Instagram account itself. So let me quote this.
They were
So it's,
drinking
fresh milk is sweet and creamy, and it's so warm right when it comes out of the teat. So in my mind, I was saying to myself, surely he's trying not to say "come" at the same time.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It is Anthony after all.
Also, can we talk about the Instagram account that he's made for him and JVN?
Oh my god! I thought that was an April Fool's. Like,
No,
so late.
it's got an official blue tick. It's actually run
I'm sorry.
by
What?
them.
It's authentic.
It's authentic. It's got a blue tick.
It's
so,
verified.
Yes.
Is this the long con where they're actually together now?
I have no idea, but it has
So it's a double fake?
126k followers, and it has very intimate photos.
There's a lot of tongue.
There's a lot of tongue and a lot of topless pictures
Of both of them.
of both of them. But yes, they have a couple Insta now. If anyone wants to go check that out,
you say
it's
couples Tinder?
JVN Tinning. No, couples Insta, not
Oh,
Tinder.
okay. I heard Tinder.
No.
They have a
Josh, please.
Kinsta.
Josh must have something on his mind. Hello?
Yes.
Yes,
Just
but
must have
go
something
on.
on his mind. Josh.
Josh.
What? Talking about milk?
Yeah.
You said that, not us.
Milk.
You said that, not us. Okay. You guys got any other thoughts on Queer Eye before we head on?
I want to be queer.
Would we like...
You want to be queer-eyed?
See,
Yeah.
that is such a loaded term. By whom?
Don't
By
we
who?
all, Brandon? Don't we all?
Well, I want to be queer-eyed by professional gays.
Aren't you a professional gay?
No, I don't get paid to be gay.
Don't we all wish we were a professional gay?
Don't we all
Yes.
wish that we would get paid to be gay? Because
Yes.
me too.
Me three.
I want to be a professional gay.
That's going to be Brandon's new label is professional
I
gay.
want to be
Thank
a
you.
professional gay.
Thank you.
I'm not paid for being
Yes.
gay yet.
I'll give you a dollar.
Something
Yeah, you're
Brandon
paid.
is apparently a professional at is a professional victim.
Oh, what a segue.
What a
Oh.
segue.
Oh.
Oh,
You
what a
want to
segue.
talk about this?
Or do you want me to break this in, Brandon?
So, we've talked about subtle Asian traits before.
Yes. The
Famed Facebook
famed
group.
Facebook group.
Famed Facebook
Sometimes
group.
good, sometimes bad, sometimes questionably unethical.
And there was a post, a picture of a sign that says, "This is an American home, but we observe Oriental custom. Please take off your shoes." So I left a comment on that post that said, "This sign is also implying that to be Asian is to be not American."
Mm-hmm.
The first comment is someone saying, "That's stretching it, man." And another guy commented, "This guy knows how to be a professional victim."
So, let's unpack both of these.
Well, there was like a comment, there was a discussion going on in the post about the term Oriental to describe people, which I wasn't going to unpack because I honestly haven't done enough research into that area to really talk about it. But I've just become even more annoyed at the sign.
Yes.
because it boils down Oriental custom to, yeah, just take off your shoes. Like, oh yeah, we're an American home, but we observe this custom, this
Specific custom that is only attributable to people of the Orient descent.
yeah. It's like,
Such a weird word to
like,
hear in like
we-
this day and age. It's like
Yeah.
Oriental. It's like
It
a
is
thing.
still
like-
apparently fairly used in America. Like
Really?
it is.
Oh,
yeah.
it is.
it's more often
Historically,
used
it's
in
more
America
attached in the
and
US.
the United Kingdom.
Yes.
The
It's very
UK,
strange.
hey?
Yeah, I heard it all the time. It was really weird.
Okay.
But
It's
it's like
products
the
of colonialism.
distilling of the entirety of Asian custom, which is like
Oof.
multiple countries, multiple
Majority of the
like,
world's population.
thousands of years of history into this one act.
Yes.
Please take off your shoes. Like that's it. That's all that you get from Asian
Asian
custom.
culture.
That's it. That's it. Well, now we follow Asian culture because you have to take off your shoes, right? That's how that works. Like, I don't know. I found it really dumb. I just got more angry at the sign than I was before because I thought about it more.
Yes.
I wasn't even angry at the sign to begin with because I really
But
didn't give a shit.
then...
But then people...
Because I was just pointing out that if you know language,
Yes.
if you know English, then that's just the logical outcome.
But that's the thing. They could have just made the sign and be like, hey,
Yeah,
Take your
please
shoes.
take off your shoes.
without the
Yes.
need to,
That's it.
like, attribute it to, as they say, Oriental culture.
Or just tell people to take off your shoes as you're letting them in the house.
Yeah, that too.
Like, what are people doing? Just opening your door and walking in with their shoes on?
Big, massive fuck you to clean floors.
Like, the fuck? But anyways,
Go on, because I have things to add to this.
TLDR, I wasn't angry before.
But now you are.
The more Brandon thinks about it,
The
more
more
worked
Brandon,
up he gets.
the more Brandon and I talk about this, the angrier we both get.
Anyways, what do you have to say about it, Josh?
Those two comments, particularly about that stretching it and the professional victim, the that stretching it is willful ignorance. The guy who commented about being a professional victim, that's a whole other thing to unpack. Because
I wish I was getting paid to write Facebook comments.
yeah, but it dismisses your comment as firstly something not a valid observation, which it is.
Which it is, bitch.
Yes. Not only that, but then we get into this very interesting and very toxic notion that it's just for that person it's just a throwaway comment, but the phrase itself, professional victim, carries with it a lot of the victim associated blaming culture that we have, which in and of itself is
There's also just that whole bullshit right-wing thing that's going on in America where they're like, oh, people are being paid to, fake mass shootings, and like just the whole idea of professional victims now has become such a poison.
Oh, I read a post about people who, like, complain about not being able to say anything now without offending someone, or like
they're the
can't,
best.
not being able to say anything
You're
without
like,
being
Margaret,
called bigoted. And it's like, oh, what happened to the good old days when you could, say things and not be called a bigot, as though like as though they weren't
my
bigoted
God.
in the past. Like, no, your words were still bigoted in the past. Just
No, but
we
you-
were more
but-
disenfranchised.
Yes.
Like,
we
oh,
didn't
now
have
we're
power or
asking you to
agency.
be respectful. Oh Christ! Oh, God forbid. Okay.
Hang on, I have one other thing to point out specifically about this. And let me go and drop this in group chat because...
Oh God.
Well, this is gonna be funny. Where is this? I wonder if it should pick up. Do y'all see that was initially misspelt?
Don't observe it anymore.
They used to not observe Oriental custom, but now they do. So they got rid of the D. Oh, Facebook. But it just speaks to the mindset that some Asian people have, that we're not meant to speak up about or point things out about the dominant culture. For those of us that are diasporic, the dominant culture that yes, Asian diasporic populations are what I love to talk about, and the diasporic populations shouldn't be saying anything about the culture that we're living in, because it's the culture that gave us the opportunity. But it's also the culture that has oppressed and suppressed us, and in many ways exploits us. So,
Do you know what pisses me off to no end? And I understand that it's like something that people sort of have to wrap their head around, and it doesn't really come naturally to them. But the what's it called? The model minority mindset.
Oh, the yes.
Us Asians are less oppressed than other minorities because we've worked hard to get there.
Oh no.
Mindset.
That's
which
a
is
whole nother can of worms.
Oh, it is so ignorant, because it, well, firstly, assumes that only Asians have worked hard to assimilate or try to survive in their
a white man's
communities.
world.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then it just like discredits all other minorities.
But then with that model minority mindset, it then changes the relationship that other minorities or groups of color that have had to, they see us as Asians differently.
Yeah.
But
it's
not
really
only
strange.
that, I think this model minority myth really only applies to East Asian diasporic
Oh, yeah, of
population,
course.
which let's make this very clear, are very different
Of course.
to Southeast Asian diasporic groups and South Asian diasporic groups.
Oh, yeah.
Let us not discount that Asia also includes South Asia, because I'm very sure a lot of other Asians will not include people from South Asia in our broadest term. So yeah, there's that. And I still see this as a very unique American thing, even though I know it exists to some extent here in Australia.
Yeah,
It is very much from what I can see, and from what I've been from all the interactions I've had with my American friends, who are like, most of the American friends that I know are Filipino, so they're not seen as the model minority. So yeah, that experience has led me to make this and I will assume it's a very accurate presumption that this is a very unique American issue that has not been resolved, which sucks, but also is something that we need to contend with.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there's Brandon being professional victim, and me
got
too.
quite
I'm
How much do you
apparently
charge for that?
if you are with a private health provider, I charge $150 an hour. If you're on the public system, well, then it's bulk
600.
billed. No, it's bulk billed.
Wow.
Wow. Don't you love it if I
Wow.
charge the government for my the professional victim services?
If you want me to be a professional victim for one more second, so
Go
this is
on.
going to date the podcast already.
That's fine.
Although I don't think we really hide the fact that we record a week in advance. Old Town Road just broke the record for
so-
most
so-
weeks at number one for
Yes.
17 weeks in a row. He took the spot from Mariah Carey.
I mean,
right? So
I mean,
obviously,
do I
the fact that
care?
I follow gay
Yes.
Twitter means that
Oh,
I've heard
lordy.
so much about this, right?
Oh, yes.
Right.
Yes.
You hear it
go
all,
on.
yeah, it's all over my timeline for some reason. I love it.
Which means it's all over mine as well.
I've
Which
heard
means it
nothing.
should-
I've heard nothing of this. I'm
See, that's
so...
the weird thing. I haven't seen a lot of that.
But I would like to say that at the very least, this is sort of a really pivotal moment for the LGBT
Queer people.
community. Queer
Break it
people.
down. Break it down for me, Brandon.
People of color. Well, because
But-
Lil Nas X is the gay, and,
Oh my god!
and
I'm shook
Black.
to the core.
dude, he's a
Double whammy.
queer person of color.
Oh
And he
my god.
Just took the spot for the most weeks #1
Yes,
for a record,
from
which
a
is
cis woman.
fucking insane. But anyways, I saw a tweet about it, right?
Go
And
on.
then I was looking in the replies because I hate myself truly. And
We've all been there.
there's this one reply which is like,
Can I guess the ethnicity of the person who replied? Oh, and gender.
I actually don't
Oh,
know,
and sexual
but
identity.
Yeah, sure. I don't I'm
Are
unsure,
they and I'm assuming at least 80% cis white female.
I'm going to agree with you there. Yeah.
I don't
Like,
know if I can find
maybe
out.
bi? Maybe bi?
Oh, no.
No, you don't think at all?
You know.
I think
I don't know if I can
like-
find out.
privileged, upper class, bi cis white like cis white female.
Cis white female, but also does not acknowledge trans women.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure. Yeah,
That one.
yeah.
I wish I could confirm or deny, but they're just a Mariah Carey fan Twitter.
The content
You don't need
Josh
to.
and I just provided there was good enough.
It is salt enough.
But yeah, anyways, the reply says, Mariah is half black. Mariah moved the hip-hop industry in 1995 by popularizing pop/hip-hop collabs. Mariah is an LGBTQ ally. Why wasn't hers important? Question mark.
Oh, honey, no.
Which, #1, I would like to say that the tweet doesn't say it's not important. You know,
But also,
it's, two things can be important. I know that
yes.
this might come to a shock to people,
¿Por qué no los
but
dos?
more than one thing can be important.
What? What?
It's true. It's true.
How dare
I'm sorry
you
to break
say
it to people.
such a
I'm so
controversial
sorry
thing,
to break it to
Brandon?
you. But
Oh
also,
my god!
Also, I'd like to note that an LGBTQ ally breaking a record is not the same fucking thing
No.
as a member of the LGBTQ community
Yes, that is
breaking
very
a
different.
record.
That is very...
Especially in pop music, where
Right?
pretty much everyone is a quotation marks ally.
Yeah, that's my problem with pop music and its lack of authentic allyship.
I mean, a lot of those people are probably allies, but a lot of them do play it for the dollars.
Yes. So yeah,
But yes, so that's
That was a
my
rollercoaster.
that's my rant. For the
I mean,
day.
we all took part in that. Rant.
I should stay off Twitter and Facebook. Fuck.
Oh, Brandon.
When will you ever learn?
I mean,
Oh,
just if you
Brandon.
don't want to get angry.
Well, you know, if you don't like to clap back,
It's okay. I
Everyone
don't
needs
clap
a
back to
hobby,
their
though.
face.
clapping back is my hobby on social media. And it's worked to great effect.
It's how you got some fame.
Yes, surprising.
Small amounts of fame. Small amounts of fame.
Look, if I'm more known in Canada for something that I've done on Twitter, that is something.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, subtle Asian traits. I still don't know how I feel about that. But yeah. Anyway, what else were we going to talk about? I know we're running.
We're running out of time, but just quickly before we wrap up, I just wanted to talk about a little show called Tuca and Birdie.
Oh, do go on.
So Tuca and Birdie, a Netflix original series created by Lisa Hannawalt, who I think previously worked on BoJack Horseman, if I'm not mistaken. Cartoon series, very, very smartly written, has been cancelled after one season. Much to the outrage of Twitter, who has started a hashtag plus a website, which is quite... Good job, Twitter. Good job.
I mean, no.
But yeah, I'm really sad because it's one of the rare cartoons which I got into because I was like, oh, this is just like a weird, wacky style. Haha, they're so like... They're adult birds living their best lives because they're all birds. There are like plant people in this cartoon as well, which is a bit weird. But anyways, yeah, it's very well written. It portrays anxiety and I guess the frivolity of going into your 30s in a way that I've never seen done before. And they do it in a way that's so realistic that it fucked with my head a little bit. And they're like cartoon birds, so I'm like, oh god. But yeah, the show got cancelled last week, much to the outrage of a lot of people, especially when Netflix announced that there were like 3 more seasons of Big Mouth and they cancelled this. But yeah, it's a very good show. I recommend everyone go watch it. It deals with a lot of heavier themes, especially towards the end of the season. The animation style is absolutely brilliant. They get a little, like, in each episode, I think maybe like a different like style of animation in like a different scene. And it's just, I can't praise it enough for the writing and the topics that it does tackle, like dealing with family, with trauma and abuse, but in a way that the character and especially the female characters lift up each other in certain situations, and like kind of traversing relationships, like friendships and long-term relationships, especially at that age. They've done really, really well. And it's got Ali Wong and Tiffany Haddish voicing the 2 main characters. And Steven Yeun is in there as well.
Oh.
So, what's not to love?
Bless.
But yeah, I could go on and on. But I think the hashtag is Renew Tuca and Birdie. I highly recommend checking that hashtag out as to why people like the show. If you haven't seen it before, make your own decisions. It's a very obscure one at the start, I'll give it that. I was very confused with the first episode. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say on that, because I think it just deserves more love. And I'm quite sad that it has not been renewed. But yeah, highly recommend. The style is kind of similar to BoJack Horseman, but a lot less depressing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I had to stop watching BoJack for that.
Yeah, I
like,
think
this
I
is
watched like
killing
a
my mental
couple
health.
of episodes and I was just like, can't do it.
Yeah,
No.
this is... I got like halfway through season 3 and was like, nah, this is actually killing my mental health. Like, you're a good show, but I'm trying to like not have mental health problems right now.
I was just, I couldn't do it. But yeah, Tuca and Birdie, very good. But yeah, I think with that,
Ooh, before
sorry.
we move on to the inevitable recommends, I went and watched Stormboy, the
Yay.
production. Eh? What'd you say?
I think
What
you just
did you
said
say,
yay.
Brandon? Ah, in which case I'll. Yes, it is really good. It was
Gay.
like what?
Oh,
Yeah, I thought so.
it cut out for me, and I just heard that. Hey,
No, I was pretty sure.
No.
Pretty sure I knew what was going on.
Oh, I knew what he was saying. Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes. I get it. Classic Brandon. Classic Brandon. It was really good. Like, how can I put it? Well, for people who don't know, Stormboy is a book. Is it 50s? I can't remember when Colin Teeley wrote this.
oh, that Storm
Yes.
Boy! Oh my
Yes,
god, that
as in-
movie made me cry.
Ooh.
Oh, not the new movie, the old movie.
the 70. the
Yeah, we
1970s
had to
one?
read it in primary school. It
Oh, don't worry. I
devastated
had to
me.
read it in high school. Oh god, and watch the film as well. Boy,
Mm.
that was a journey. But yes, this production was at QPAC, so I went to watch it, and I didn't realize how much. I really have to give props to the people who had to puppeteer the pelicans, because, oh my god, it is very much inspired. The pelicans are very much like they could live with the other puppets from The Lion King because of how good the puppetry is. That's all I will say, and that's not my recommend for this episode, by the way. Yeah, just putting it out there because I went and watched it tonight before recording.
Very nice.
Yes.
It's a good story. It's a
It
very
is.
very good story. Classic
It's all
Australian.
about it talks about grief and loss and how to, accept the circle of life, as it were.
The circle of life.
God. Anyway,
Anyways,
what were we going to do?
so at the end of each episode this season, we have started doing recommendations
Gay.
by by each of our hosts. So
Yay.
I'm gonna kick it off.
Gay.
Yay.
I'm gonna kick it off with Nick. What are your recommendations for this week?
My recommendation for this week is a slightly indie comic book. I say slightly because it's published by Boom, which is like not a Marvel or a DC, but Boom is a
We
great
love Boom. We
studio.
love Boom.
Yeah, Boom does great stuff, and this great Boom thing is called Avant-Gardes, which is a comic book about a performing an art school, like film and performing arts, trying to start a women's basketball team.
Oh.
And there's some gay antics that go on, and
Oh, hello.
it's like Boom in that it's very fun, colourful, and light-hearted, but there's also like a really good message. So if you like stuff like Lumberjanes or anything else from Boom, go check this out. It's new, and the first book has been published. I think it's the first 4 issues, so it's quite easy to get into right now.
Nice. And for everyone, what are your socials?
My socials are at Nick Lancroon on Twitter and Instagram.
Okay, and Josh, what are your recommendations for this week?
My recommendation today is a bunch of YouTube videos made by the channel Cut. Truth or Drink.
Yes, I love
some classic truth or drinks.
I love
Yes.
Cut so much.
Yes.
Yes.
The identical twin Truth or Drinks are really good. And the couple Truth and Drinks are really good. So yes, I've been on a weird and very interesting spiral into rewatching videos from Cut.
They're
But
good
yeah.
to binge, to be fair.
They are good to binge. They're also really interesting to just hear some of the answers that they have to say. So yeah. Socials. If you want to come find me, I am on Twitter, no longer ranting about MasterChef, but potentially other things. Or find me on Instagram, where I post on the regular as Abangpinoy, ABANGPINOY.
Nice. And Brandon, what are your recommendations?
Okay, everyone, listen up. You're all watching Euphoria and you can't get out of it. It's the first season is 8 episodes long, and the last episode is coming out the week this is released.
But Brandon, where can I watch this show?
HBO.
Do I have to do it?
Figure
do I
it
have
out.
to fly to the US?
I think you might. Yeah.
Oh, God damn it! I've already wasted all my fucking miles on Canada. That's
okay.
Well, that's not a waste.
You must be platinum, right?
You'd think
It'll
so.
be a fun flight.
The solid 15 hours to
Dude.
LA. Yes.
It's such a good show. Such
So
a good
it's
show.
worth it, huh?
Such a good show.
Gay.
It tackles mental health and drugs and sex and sexuality and
And my usual response.
sexuality that's not sexualities, like sexual orientation.
Okay.
And
Yes.
and gender.
And the word
it's
and.
great. It's amazing. It's so good.
And
Also-
my regular response would be, "Dear Lord, please get on Netflix."
Also, many shirtless guys.
Oh, okay. So now we know why
God
Brandon's
damn it.
There we
watching.
go.
God
There
damn
it
it.
is.
There it
Also,
is. There's the bait that we were waiting for.
Also,
penis.
Oh,
my
yes,
God.
I saw on group chat you said something about
yeah, I've heard that
a
before.
whole scene about
Heads up,
penises.
the start of the third episode is just a bunch of dicks. So
So nothing more than the usual gay porn available.
look, it's just
It's there.
It's there.
It's there.
okay.
Take it or leave it. Is that what you're saying?
Look, it's actually
He's
a good
gone
show.
quiet.
So what I can infer is that Brandon took it all.
It's such a good show. Anyways,
Brandon, where can people find you?
so you can catch me on Instagram, BRNDNLE, or that was wrong. That was completely incorrect.
Yes. Brandon, how do I know your socials better than you?
Brandon, you
can
want to
find
go
me on
again?
Instagram at brndn.le or on Twitter brndnle.
Yeah.
I was waiting for the .le in the Twitter. Oh God,
We got there.
he got there eventually. It's just because he was too focused on the dick.
Okay. And with that, my recommendation for this week, I've just finished up a game on Switch called Hue, Hue. It came out on PC originally in about 2016. Very lovely puzzle platformer game.
Yes.
That was just released on Switch last month, I think it was. So I bought it, finally finished it today. It's taken me quite a while. But it essentially gets you to complete these puzzles by using colours. And it has a beautiful, beautiful soundtrack. And the puzzles really do make you think. It's mildly frustrating at times, but yeah. The characters are very endearing, even though they're black silhouettes. But yeah, the colours work really nicely. Soundtrack is amazing. Storyline is just makes my heart warm and tingly. But yeah, I recommend that for this week. Hue on PC and Switch, if I'm not mistaken. I think those are the only two platforms where you can get it. But yeah, you can come find me at 8BitOlive on Twitter. And if you want to check out any of our socials, let us know your feedback on our podcast. Ask any questions. We've got Twitter and Instagram, Great Mates Podcast, GR8M8S Podcast, and use the hashtag Great Mates Podcast as well, and we'll try to get back to you. But yeah.
Where can they find us?
On Instagram. Oh, and on what are we on now? We're on
first of all, RIP iTunes again.
RIP iTunes.
Yes.
Where you can find us on Wooshka.
Spotify.
Apple Podcasts.
Oh God. Basically everywhere else now.
Yeah, basically everywhere else you can find podcasts except for SoundCloud.
Yes.
But yeah, I think that's it.
If they want to leave a rating and
if you want to rate us or review us, please do.
Yes.
It helps quite a bit. We also have a website. I don't know if anybody visits us on there, but we have one.
Also we do have YouTube.
We also have a YouTube where Josh is uploading our videos for us. He works hard. Thank you, Daddy. I think that's everything. Is that everything?
I think that's
I literally don't even know what goes on our YouTube.
Josh is working hard.
Episodes a week delayed.
Yeah, episodes are a week delayed, but they're up there. If you want to listen to us there, and it's easier for you. But anyway, thank you for listening, everybody, this week. Sorry for the horrible hosting. We'll see you next time, hopefully.
Better than Ben.
Bye.
See ya.
Yes, definitely better than
See ya,
Ben.
mates.
Bye.